Hi, good evening, everyone. I'm just setting up, posting the link on Twitter. Yep, so I'm pretty much ready. Let me just Hi, Kiran. Good evening. Hi, Soma. Good evening. Hi, Harry. Good evening. So let's just start. First and foremost, I want to say one thing. Today, market is like, let me just open the ES chart. Before I start, we'll talk about this. So market has been going on to a roll. It's going slowly and steadily. And if you look at the trend, it's bullish. Not even a single day market has turned bearish. But it is coming around a corner where it is about to test the regression channel as well as a very important Fibonacci 61. So it's going to be a little tough from here. So we will talk about what needs to be done next. Hi Uttam, hi Ankur, hi Bala, hi Nagesh. Thank you, Josh, Sikka, hi Amy, hi Sukrits, hi Bikram. Guys, so we have 2 minutes. Let me just run my scan. By the time, like if anybody comes, I'll say hello to them. Hi, Mira. So let's start for the inside day scan. Tesla has an inside day. Okay. So Tesla has inside day. Snap is looking good to me. I do want to cover Snap because Snap had really good earnings and I do want to cover Snap. So I'll take out maybe one of the other tickers from my list, but Snap is really, really good. Plug, GME, U we can also see Unity Software. We can figure that out for inside days. Target or Nike. I'm still not interested in retails as of now. Okay, that's cool. Let me just do a double inside day and check if we have anything on the double inside days. We have Snow, SPX. It's an inside day on like 2 candles. It's not a double inside day. It's an inside day on 2 candles. Double inside day, I will check. So 2-day candle, if I'm considering, then SPX is in that. So there's a possibility of a breakout on SPY. Square we have inside 2 days. Snow, I'll cover Snow as well. SPY is already there, so that's good. Let me check my very favorite open low high. So Netflix today open and high were same and it gave 10 points. Okta had open high same and it gave almost 12 points. So good. Now let's evaluate the list and see what we can use and what we cannot. So ES today, like it came into this area 44.58. I'm just trying to check so that I can prepare for the next level. Thank you. Hi, Misa. That's good, Harish. Again, guys, before I start, I want to make things pretty clear. This sessions which I'm doing, I want people to collaborate. It's not just me only speaking. You need to share your charts. I allow people to come on the screen, share your charts, share your analysis, rather than me speaking all the time. Because if I have to speak, I can do that for me, and uh, I'm not generating any money from this. I'm doing it because I like to do it. But I need people to come and to help and collaborate. If you're not going to do it, maybe I'm going to stop this, because I'll be joining my office from next week. And if I do not get equal participation from people around here, then it doesn't make sense for me to spend my nights and do a thankless job end of the day for nothing. Because I don't need to know this. I know this. I'm here to learn. If you have a perspective, if you have a viewpoint, you should share. I could also learn from you guys. All right. So just a simple request. If you could be more collaborative, more people coming with their charts, I will appreciate that. Because the intent is to learn. Together, if we share knowledge, we will learn. If we are not sharing our knowledge, we're keeping content to ourselves, it's going not to work. Okay, so let's see what happened today. So ES almost did 45.20, it did now, and 44.60 above break was good, which we carried over. QQQ almost tested 360 area, is there. Apple 175, AMD 120. Amazon did quick down towards 3200, but played in between. BA did well. Baba failed. Cat is still in there. Costco started moving. Facebook did almost 221. Target hit. Roku is starting to move. Google did 28.20 and now it's upward. CRM did 22.14 and I even mentioned about that. Yes, it's going to be really good. SC, I didn't even check. Microsoft did 304 to the point. Nvidia, as and when stop loss broke, I reversed and I posted that trade and I went long into Nvidia. UPS didn't check. Netflix didn't check. Tesla kind of stayed there in that range. It held into that stop loss, so I'm still long on it. So for tomorrow, I want to get rid of a couple of things. Like I do want to include Snow and Snap. So I'm thinking, let me just get rid of Roku for now. And I do want to include Snap. And inside 2 days, Snow is also there. So let's see if we can do Snow at the later of the day. All right. If you have any Mr. Singh, I don't need any assistant as such. I need people to participate. If we participate, we can learn from each other. And if we can share our knowledge, because I cannot track everything, you cannot track everything. If you're looking for something, if you find something, and if you share your chart, if share your any pointers you have, that's what I need. I'm not asking for any money. I'm not asking for anything. I'm spending my own time, my own resources just to share this. The only thing which I need is people should appreciate the intent and just do a collaboration. That's it. I don't need anything else. And people, if people come back with all the silly reasons that I do this at late night, I am also doing this at late night. I have to start work at 8:30 in the morning. I have 2 kids. So you have all the reasons to say no. You should have only one reason to say yes. That's what I believe in. All right, so let's start. Mr. Arora, you can discuss this once I'm done with my analysis, because I cannot change the track. Otherwise, I will lose the focus. We can discuss inside days and everything at end of the day. ES, as I was saying that as of now, you see, there's a significant move which was happening into ES. We had a good morning star candle. Like people who don't know morning star, let me explain. If you're coming in a downtrend, let me clear this and show. If you're coming from a downtrend, so this was the last resistance where it failed. So when you're coming from top to the bottom like this, you have a big red candle and then you see a doji followed by a green candle. That's the morning star, and morning star is usually a breakout. So since the morning star, we have seen 1 candle, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like 8 is tonight's candle. So 8 candles we have back to back, which are green, which is not an easy task in a market like this. But it has been there. We have to accept it. And we have kind of right mostly on it. I did not went and trade on emotions. We looked at the price action, and the price action is still saying the momentum is there. Next week, there could be really, really good setups with respect to CPI. And again, we might see some serious pullback in after CPI and FMC minutes. So till the moment they are not there, let's enjoy the ride. Let's see the price action and just enjoy it. Do not like try to think there is going to be a fall. Till the market is holding this 4458 area now, we should not be following. If we lose this, things will change dramatically. And you will clearly see that. Now, in last few days, we have broken the 23 resistance, which was 4382, which was a significant resistance. Then we also dealt with 4460, which we almost like broke last night to 4445 and then went up to 4460. And since morning, we held on to that. So that is really, really good. Now, next area is 4581. This area is really, really important because we got rejected right from here, right from here. So third time could be a charm. If we come and break it, that will be really, really wonderful. If we do that, it opens up a wider area for market. And that wider area is going as far as 4668, which is another significant area. Why 4181, 4581 is important? It will bring the candle back into the regression channel, which is a long-term positive direction regression channel. Second, 4668 was a good threshold for market. It was holding it for some time. And since it has lost, it is doing a back test. So if we can test 4581 tomorrow, that will be really, really wonderful based on the market sentiment. If we are not testing 4581, because this area, you see this trend line, regression trend line, which is the green line. This line is going to be tough to crack. It's going to be tough. So you will find resistance at 4560. You see that number, 4560 right here. This is going to be a tough area. This is that line, 4560. Then 4580. So we have two serious resistances coming in front of us. Plus, we're going to have some CPI numbers which are coming next week. Trend has changed. It's positive. Finally, meaning 12 is over 34. So it's showing, but 8 candles back to back, that's a little extended. But let's see how far we can go, how best we can utilize this opportunity to go long, or we need to sit back and watch. We will all determine that. But right now, everything is looking positive. So I'm improving my stop losses to 44.90 on the longer side. As I said, positive, I'm still 60%. And now is a break below will be negative. Will be bad. So buy above 45.20 if we can, or like if you want to do 45.10 to 45.20, that's a good area to buy. Stop loss is 44.90 now. Target is 45.60, which I just showed you, and 45.81. I am still bullishly biased that if we come in this area, we will have a test of 45.60, 45.81. Breaking this, I will have some doubts. Till the moment, that's still about 1.5%. That's a reasonable percent to trade. So I'll keep that in mind. And I'm increasing my bullishness to 70% and bearishness to 30%, because we are just basing out more and more. If we break 45.90, then we might chop between 44.60 to 44.90. Okay, again, on the stop loss side, if you want to sell, you can sell between 44.90. Your target will be 44.60 first, and then the next target on the downside will be 44.60 and 44.20, which is the 12 EM. You can sell as soon as it breaks below 44.90. You can sell this. You can buy futures in this range, 45.10 to 45.20, and as soon as it breaks below 44.90, you can sell it. That's a really good area for you to go short, because we tried our best to hold this throughout the day. And once we break above 4,500, we held on to that. So that shows that there is some serious buying. Right now, I'm just getting this off. QQQ. QQQ is trying to push seriously. And again, you see, it's testing this line and finally, like, because these are high issues, if you see in candle, it finally broke out of it. Again, really important thing, tested 351 right at the open. It opened at 353, tested 351 exactly to the point, and then bounced. It broke 357, which was our target, and then running higher. Now 357 will become our stop loss, and you see the 34 and 12 are converging towards each other, which is a really positive sign for QQQ. And it means that, yes, we will have more strength. And now it's coming back into its original channel. It's like, if you see, it's breaking out of the negative progression channel. It's breaking out. It's covering all that range. So once we cross 361, I think we will have a target towards 366. So I'm really bullish on QQQ, and all the QQQ stocks are showing some serious strength. And QQQ will move up if the stocks, which are the components of it, are strong. So again, stop loss is 357, which was the target. Now it will become the stop loss. 361.5 is first target. 366 will be the second target. Again, 70.30. 356 Fibonacci break is bad. That's not going to happen for now. Now, where should we buy? We can buy anywhere between 358 to 359, or like even 360. If we open over 360, only the thing is stop loss will be bigger. So I will say just buy in the range 359, 360. And you should be good. Sell below. We should sell below exactly at 357 and below. If we lose 357, that's this area, 357. If we lose this area, we're going to hit this one, 351, and we come back to test 347. So 351.65, 347. Because market is really moving in one direction, and if it changes into a different direction altogether, we should be prepared for it. We should not get lost at that time if market changes its direction. So as of now, I am 70% bullish, 30% bearish, and I'm looking forward to some good move on Fridays. Apple, Apple is like non-stop. It is coming and testing all the areas it has, back to back, back to back. Finally, the trend has come and it's about to break out. 177 and 180 are my targets for Apple now. 177, 180. Stop loss has moved to 173.50, which is very tight stop loss, but that's 173. And buy above today's high, 174. I'm still keeping it 60% because it's good, but 1234 EMA, 1234 divergence is complete. Convergence. There. In terms of candle, we are just like moving up and up and up. Price action is pretty clear. They are buyers who are just taking it to right to the moon. They're not stopping. So it's positive. Then in the list, I have AMD. AMD is also doing a very good thing. Today it came again, tested. It was consolidating between 1234. As and when it break 115, boom, it went up. It has opened the doors now. I think for tomorrow, AMD could be the stock. We might hit 130 on AMD tomorrow, which is my target for AMD. Now 118.61 will become a stop loss. One thing which I want to tell about AMD, that during the early minutes in the trading, AMD will open up and initial 5 to 10 minutes, it will go down for a moment and then it will start to run. This is an observation which I have seen so many times. So if you really want to jump into AMD, look for that initial 935 to 945 dip, maybe 950 dip. It usually does that and then it starts to move. So again, it's a 70% and it's a breakout today. Continuation. Okay. Amazon respected 3260 throughout the day. Throughout the day, it was hard for it to trade it, but end of the day, what happens? It held on to it. So when you're holding on to a very important level for back-to-back days, it means there is some strength. So now it opens up, move towards 3500. It's like, I think tomorrow again with AMD, Amazon could be one of the tickers which could seriously move. So nothing has changed in Amazon. The only thing is I would say buy near 3270. Again, below 3260, it can lose the momentum. It will not be an evening star anymore because that's done. But if it loses it, then it's difficult. So it can be short. And again, like I made Apple positive, I made AMD positive. I am not making Amazon positive because Amazon has to show some strength here. So I'm waiting for Amazon for tomorrow. Amazon lottos can be really, really good tomorrow. If we have to hit 45.60, I think Amazon need to do maybe like 33.20, 30. So a good setup is there waiting for Amazon. A good move is there for Amazon. Boeing, slowly and steadily, it's catching up. Back to back, it's consolidating in this area, holding that stop loss area, closed around 189. I think it's going to test 192 and do 198 area. So BA, buy above today's high. Stop loss is now 187, which is the 12 EMA. Target is 190 and 192.7. It is still neutral because it's slowly and slowly moving up, and it's coming into a position. If it breaks out this area, it's open for 204. So let me also mention 204. One important thing I want to tell you regarding travel stocks and cruise stocks, do carry them over the weekend. If you want to buy American Airlines, if you want to buy Delta Airlines, if you want to buy CCL, if you want to buy NCLH, do carry them based on your risk appetite. You might see some seriously positive news which can give them 20-30% move. I'm just telling you, there's a very high likely possibility we might see American Airlines hitting 18, 19, maybe 20 in next week. Delta hitting 40, 45 very easily. Keep an eye on that. Make sure you carry at least some of those calls going into next week. Baba, let me just check Baba, what's happening in the Chinese market for Baba. Today, Baba disappointed me. Chinese market is down. Baba really disappointed me. So let me just check what's there in Baba. Baba, if I check this into Heiken Nishi just to see, it's kind of making an inside day on Heiken Nishi. It's testing the lines. I wanted to hold, or if it comes around 1.8, that will be really, really good area. So what I want to do is I want to keep a stop loss of 108 on Baba. I am still positive here, but I'm reducing buy near 111 to 13. If we can do that, because if I convert this into candles, right? There was a small gap, which gap is filled today. So, which is good. Now, if it comes into this gap one more time, which is 111 area, that will be a really, really good area to add. And if you want to keep that stop loss, that's fine. If you want to add there, stop loss is 108. Target will be 115 and 127. I'm still bullish, but not 70% because it did not do the move today. Caterpillar is 1, 2, 3. Like it's so consolidated 1, 2, 3, 4 that if it breaks out about 225, which I think most likely will happen next week when we are going to have FOMC minutes and things, but it's setting up for a very big breakout once it breaks over 225. The important thing is the EMAs are catching up. There was big difference between EMAs. Now EMAs are catching up to the candles. So everything as is for Caterpillar. Nothing changes. It's like not a double 1, 2, 3. It's 4 inside days now. Quad inside day. There's a very big move coming on Caterpillar. Costco started moving today. Again, it's not able to break out this regression channel, and it's consolidating. It almost came and tested the 12 EMA. I would consider that a test. Now at 558 and above, I think it's ready for a move. So it should come and test the new highs, 572, 570, and the 600, 576 area and the 600 area. So even for Caterpillar, I'm still going to keep 553. If we get an opportunity around 556 to 558, I will jump on it. And it held the lines, so it's positive. Again, it's consolidating for a higher move. Facebook did its thing today. As I said, Facebook was ready for a move. But again, the important aspect and the power of these EMAs. Again, today it went up. This was the line which I created last night. See, it came right to that line today, tested that and went on. Tested the 34 EMA, which is 221, almost at that. Now it is set for a move. Stop loss is 217 area and target is 224 and move. So Facebook is ready. 224 is my target now. Stop loss is 217. Buy near 218, 219 or in 29, 220. That should be a good range. Ready for a 34 EMA breakout. That's Facebook. So it is, as I said, it's ready. It almost hit our target tonight. So it's really good. Snap. I really am interested in Snap. There was a massive gap up after the earnings, which was right there. It almost came and left it, which was a really positive sign. Since then, it's going up and making a bullish pennant now. And if I convert this into high Kanishi, it's telling me like this. It's setting up for a move. It's holding 1234 there. So 35.50 is the stop loss. Look for a target of 41 on Snap. Very positive. 35.50 as the stop loss. Target of 41, and it can come maybe in a day. Holding 34 EMA. Buy near 37. Google is something which is moving very good. Again, it came and tested the trend line. I think it's time for it to jump back into the trend line. It's making a perfect W. And I'm ready for a move on Google. It should hit 298.7. 28.48 could be one target, but 2900 is something which I'm expecting tomorrow. If market moves towards 45.81, this could be a really good target. Stop loss is 2800. So Google is good. Stop loss is 2800. Buy near or buy above 28. 30. It was an inside day and a breakout of inside day. Inside day and a breakout, which is bullish. Trend has changed. So close of this is really positive. So I'm inside day breakout. And I'm explaining you all the reasons why I'm doing this, so that when you are taking a trade, you exactly know why we want to pick it up, why we want to use these levels. And they're going to really help you in your trading. CRM, I posted around CRM as well on Twitter and on my chat, Telegram channel. CRM is ready, and I'm expecting 220, 18, and 230 target. In fact, 240 is my target on CRM. So I have positions on CRM. Slowly and steadily, it's moving up. I added that in 213 area. So now 211 is my stop loss. Buy near 212, 214. And you will see a very good move on CRM. Again, it tested 34, made a higher low, which is bullish. And now I'm inclined towards CRM. We have SE. SE again, like could not break out above this. So instead of SE, I am including U. U is doing an inside day. I wanted to break above 101.70. So instead of SC, and I'm using U, I'm keeping it neutral because it is the first time I'm analyzing U as a trade. So buy above 101.70. Stop loss is 100. Target is this area where it has seen some struggle, 109 and 117. Giving it 60% because the first time I'm checking this. Inside day. Microsoft, slowly and steadily it's moving higher. Microsoft, it's there to that 304 area, which we had in the past, right? See, it's 303.91 area, which is there. So I'm going to extend it to the right so they got more numbers. So 310 is my next target. I think Microsoft is also ready for a very big move. So Microsoft stop loss 310. Stop loss is 302 now on Microsoft. Buy about 304. Target is 310. And then we 315. I'm 70% bullish on Microsoft. I'm including into the positive side. Nvidia, like if you go back to my Nvidia day before yesterday, when I was looking to go long, 281 was my target. Today it tested 281 and exactly it tested that, closed right on it. Again, the power of Fibonacci and the regression channel line. Like it cannot be fluke every time it works, right? So these are really, really important things which you should consider while you're creating the charts. Now, next target is 300 on Nvidia. Again, it's very positive. Buy above 281.65, a clear-cut trade. 300 is the target on Nvidia. It's just 20 points. I'm just keeping that. It has potential to do those 20 points. And stop loss will come. Let me just do this into just to make sure. Okay, stop loss. 277 something is the stop loss. So I'm considering 277. So here I'm turning that into green. Again, as I said, I'm really bullish in the market for now. Until next week, once we have more macroeconomic details and numbers, and can be much better at that time. UPST. UPST is struggling. It's there at 113, but it's not leaving 113. You see 1 time, 2 time, 3 time. It's holding that area. So again, I want to buy this near 115. And if it breaks below, sell below 130. Same thing. Netflix again tested the 12 EMA, made a doji. Now, if I have to add, I would love to add it around 372 stop loss. Or if I have to be positive, I want to add it above 378. By above 378, because it's not working near. If it breaks out a certain level, we will jump. By above 378, and target will be 388 and 394. I'm reducing it to 60%. Friday, Netflix does move, so keep an eye on that. Friday is usually what Caterpillar will move, Netflix will move, Google will also move. So keep an idea on those tickers. Square, it's inside day. I want to do snow instead of square. So snow is catching up even after negative news. It's kind of holding up. It opened, went down 210 and came up, had bad results. It's trying to fill that gap. 250, 236 is a potential target here. And if we can hold above 225, I think we can see some move on snow. So snow, I'm considering neutral because I'm jumping it for the first time after a long time. So 224 is my stop loss. Buy near 227, 228 in this area if you want to buy. 236 is the target, which is this one. And then this gap fill, which is 250. Looking for a gap fill. Tesla has an inside day. And I think 1000 should be a good stop loss for it. Tomorrow could be Tesla's days. $1,050, 1100 possible on Tesla. Again, anything if it breaks these numbers, you should turn them around, go back and convert in different direction. Do not hold on to a single mindset. React with market. Don't pre-assume, react with the price action. So now I am pretty much done. Let me share the Zoom link. If any one of you has any charts to share, any one of you have to discuss something, you're most welcome and we can discuss. Amazon showing W pattern. Yes, that is correct. Missed out on maximizing Google profit exit. See, that's done, Mr. Reddy. Now we have to move on and figure out something else. Add shop, why shop? See, you need to ask with some rationale, not simply just putting the ticker name. That doesn't serve the purpose. And if people are interested, I have opened the chat if you want to open the format. If you want to discuss, if you want to talk, if you want to share your screen, you're most than welcome to do that. If you want to be a quiet listener, you're not helping me or you're not helping yourself. Till the moment you're not coming forward to discuss, you're not coming forward to share your ideas, you're not contributing. Yes, Mr. Momin.
Hey, Naval, thank you. Hey, I pasted this on your chat, and Alaska Airlines. This went like almost $3 after hours. So this goes along with your conviction of travel stocks, ALK.
Yes, so I do not trade ALK. I usually trade American Airlines or Delta. But my understanding is all the airlines will move tomorrow. After hours, maybe over the weekend. But if I have to pick up, I'm going to pick up Delta. Because Delta is a really good mover. For next week, I'm looking forward to add maybe 39 calls. Just add 100 of them and wait.
Okay.
Because if it
For
breaks
ALK,
down,
I was thinking like maybe for ALK, I was thinking of maybe that it went up to 58. So my next target was $60. So because it doesn't have much resistance. So I was thinking.
Just 1 second. Let me just try. 43, 46. 6107. Fine. Which is all good. So above 54, we have a 57 target, yes, and then a 61 target.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking about. $60 call or something.
Yes, so that's why I'm saying that choose any of the travel stocks, whatever you want to. They will be really, really good.
So what is your thesis behind this, if I can ask,
My
for
thesis
travel?
is that these companies, airline companies, they reached out to Biden to remove the mask mandate. If that happens, it will allow more and more people to travel, because right now they have to leave spaces between the flights just to make sure that people have those things distance. So if they remove the mask mandate, I think it will become much, much better for people to travel, comfortable for travel, and it will increase the productivity for the companies. Similarly, for the cruises, it will be much, much better for them to have more and more people. Right now, CCL and CLH, they are trading well below their levels. Last time we discussed CCL, it was 16 and went on to make 24. Again, we can use CCL or NCLH. Whatever you want to pick it up, you can choose it.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you. So I'll pass to the next person. Thank you.
Yes, Saurabh.
Bhaji Shastrikal.
What we got?
Bhaji, like for Tesla today, right? I was looking the Heikin-Ashi on 30 minutes. Okay. But it is not giving me any direction. So what to do in that case?
Avoid it. See, it's consolidating right here.
Yeah,
The important thing was it was away from at 12 EMA.
right.
It was away, it came, consolidated, and then continued. It went here. Now it's not leaving that 12 EMA at all.
Exactly.
So it means it's consolidating one push and it's steady.
Okay. So I was looking for a quick scalping, but I was not getting any direction
This is
on the
not for
30 minutes
scalping.
candle.
Now this is not
Yeah,
for scalping because it's not giving you a clarity. So scalping is usually when you have flat bases and you continue.
exactly.
Right now there's no flat base.
So all these are indecision candles, right? Bhaji,
Yes.
on Heikin-Ashi.
Yes.
Okay.
Only the last candle
Mhm.
is a flat base. Tomorrow, if
Right.
it opens above 180,018, it should be good.
Okay. Okay. So in that case, yeah, better to avoid this kind of tickers, like if it is not giving any direction, right?
Yes. See, we have to pick only one or two tickets for the day.
Right,
That
Bhaji.
should serve our goal. Again, do not try to think you could be making 10,000 or 15,000 in a single day. Look for a
Right, right.
trade which can give you 1,000 a day. Once you start doing that, you will have confidence. And this market is all about confidence. If
Sure.
you have confidence, you will have positive momentum. Even if you are in some loss, you will not panic and you will ride the trend because you
Got
exactly
it.
know your risk. Okay.
Got it, Bhaji.
So do think about that before like stuck in a single trade.
Got it, Bhaji. And one more thing, Bhaji, I just observed. So if I, if I move my time scale from 15 minutes, 30 minutes to, for 1 or 2 minutes, just to check the, the candle initiation thing. So
Mhm.
I saw that, you can take any of the call or put depending on at the start of the candle or at the end of the candle.
I have never observed it. I'll observe it tomorrow on a 1 minute chart.
Yeah. So that gives you a quick scalping thing.
See, again, for that you need to be in front of the screen. I will
Yeah,
not.
yeah. Yeah. Yes, Bhaji.
So, but I will observe that. I will see if it works. I'll check that.
Sure,
Anything
sure.
else?
No, that's all, Bhaji. From my side.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. And guys, if you are done, please lower your hand so that we can easily pick up the next one. Yes, Varun. I've unmuted you.
Yeah, are you able to hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, looks like Qualcomm, like it daily downtrend, it broke like daily downtrend, and
Yes,
weekly
it did that. It did that. In fact, AVGO, LRCX, all of them are doing the same thing. This is Qualcomm. It's holding this 152.53 area. It held it again, and now it's breaking out. I would like to jump on Qualcomm above 160. If it does 160 and above, that will give me a positive momentum. Otherwise, what happens is it consolidates between 12 and 34 EMA and struggles to break out. And every time you try to jump, like see here, it's trying the same thing, but it fails, and then you have massive drop downs. So I want it to come back and hold this. I think with AMD and possible more movement on AVGO, LRCX, these stocks will start to move higher because they are lagging right now.
Yeah, AVGO, yeah, looks like today it looked good.
Yes, today it was looking good, but AVGO is at this moment is the only stock which is making newer highs as compared to anything. So Qualcomm, you can use it, but either you enter at 152, which is long gone now because it's about $5-6 above, or you need to wait for 160 and above. 160 and above is a clear-cut thumbs up. Let's go. Let's go towards 171. There is no, this is the 50%. Again, 50% is a weak Fibonacci. So there's no stopper here. It will just take you to 171.
Yeah, better I'll wait for 34 EMI.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's all I have.
No problems. Hi, Vasudha.
Hi, Naval. Naval, I had a question regarding the high Ganeshi candles. Just to like, as in be sure, the flat top base and like longer bodies are bearish, and the flat base at the bottom like shows the trend change, and the bodies, if they get smaller and smaller, they become like a trend change as well, correct?
Yes. Like the
Okay.
bigger the body is, the better the price action is. It means
Okay.
people came in here and they tried to took the price to the close at the highest moment. And because Heikineshi is based on the averages. So if you have a flat base, it means
Okay.
it's moving up. It's trending up. And when you have a bigger bodies, it means it's getting some serious momentum. And when it starts to have smaller bodies, it means the price action is squeezing. When price action is squeezing, it means that people are now getting tired of what they were doing. So if it was red candles, you see right here on the screen, they were big red candles, and then they started to squeeze. And then we see
Okay.
the green candle. Green candle got
Okay.
big, and then it got to squeeze. Again, change of color.
Okay. And these arrows on top of these candles, is it like a separate study, or it just comes with the Heikineshi? Because I don't see it on my.
No, this is something you need to use. I have what you call. If you go to, these are these signals, up arrow or down
Okay.
signal down. You need to set them.
Okay, you need to set them. Okay, makes sense. Okay.
So we had one question. Anything else, Vasudha?
No, I'm good. Thank you, Naval. Thank
No
you.
problems. Yes, Nitesh.
Hi, Paji. I just wanted to share this MU. Today it was like struggling around 78. I break out, and next week it has earnings. So maybe.
Yes, it's struggling, right, because it's struggling with the 12 EMA. It's not able to break about 12 EMA. If you look at my screen,
Yeah.
it's rightly struggling to break about 78.40. And it's
Right.
happening for 1, 2, 3, 4 days back to back.
4 days, yeah. But today with market, after market bounce that near that 4500. It really was strong at that time. So just wanted to see how it goes with the ERs next week.
I want to trade MU above 80.
Okay.
If you see my screen, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 candles are there where it's not able to break 80.
Right.
So if it breaks, like if you imagine yourself as a dam, you can hit once, twice, thrice, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, 7 times, maybe 8 or 9 times it will break. It has seen enough knocks, so I think it's ready for a break. If it doesn't break, it means it's a serious thing and it might go down really, really bad.
Yeah, it might go down to 68.
Yes, it might go down really, really bad because this is some serious stuff it is struggling. And if I remember correctly, it had the same issue few quarters back, right here, 79, it bam, 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 it went to 60.
Right.
It could not break above.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping it's going to do really well in the earnings. And right now, if I look at MU earnings, right, because my earnings are seriously screwed up. I should not advise anybody on that. But if you want to buy Microns, buy 85 call right now, as compared to going into the next week, because it will be picked up. The prices will pick up.
Yes. The premiums will be more. Yeah.
Right
And
now, implied volatility is seriously high, which is 70, but it can easily cross 100 and 150.
Yeah. That's with ER on the edge. Yeah, it can possibly happen. Yeah. And the other one was like Adobe. It got like it's like right on the support and at 1 year low. I was like thinking, how would it be for some leaps?
Yeah, leaps, don't do leaps now. Leaps car market is not there. This 8 days, nobody expect 8 days move back to back. It has never happened in the history of market. So
people were like, people were like fed up with that bearish market for more than 2 months.
No, it's not about that. It's about the quarter close.
Yeah.
All the fund managers want to make sure that they're getting paid. Last year was a mess. This year was initially a mess. Right now, they're trying to bring in the market where it was. Like if I show you ES, where it was in the beginning of January.
Yeah, it was around 4,800.
It was around 45, 4668. That's the last target I have.
Okay.
So I wanted to come back around 4581, maybe 4668. That's it. I don't see it going further than that. Because as I explained multiple times, because right now we do not have balance sheet reduction. Once that starts to come in, all the people who are buying, they will get equal amount of supply from the market as well.
And also the ECB you are talking about.
Yes. So if we have that kind of supply, how can the market goes up?
Yeah.
That's the reason market came down, because they realized it. And there was some massive distribution. Now, if I also, and let me show you one interesting thing. Equity of futures. See, when it was going down, look at the volumes.
Right, it was heavy.
When it's going up, look at the volumes.
Yeah.
So we need to respect this, no matter what. The same thing was happening. It went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, bang, bang, bang. Exactly same thing is happening if you relate it. It's just a matter of days. Had an evening start, went up, 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 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then bam. Okay, look at the volume. Low, low, low. Right
and
here.
On the bearish days.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, again in the same range.
Same range.
The volume is not that much, not that lower, but it's setting up exactly the same. Here it was making dodges in the same range. Here it is making higher wicks.
Yes.
So not so clear. It's coming to that range.
That, yeah.
Adobe, I will avoid.
Yeah, thanks, Paji. That's all I had.
No problems. Yes, Harish.
Hey Naval, thank you again for doing this. I know like uh, you're tired. We can hear from your voice, but thanks for sharing your knowledge.
Harish, I really appreciate that. And
Yeah,
I don't feel being tired doing this. The only thing I feel really, really bad is that it takes 1 second for people to just share this information so that anybody can use it. I'm not asking for anything else. And people complain about doing that. That, oh, I have to open a Twitter account or I have to click on retweet, and that I don't
yeah.
like.
That looks crazy to me. Like it's the minimum respect that they can show to you. That's all I can say.
See, I'm not asking. People are charging so much money. I'm interacting with you. I'm explaining it with you. I'm not doing for anything. It's my nature to do this, and that's why I'm doing this. I'm like, I have to get up at 6:30 in the morning to get ready, attend my office. Even then, I'm doing it. It's almost 11:30, and people complain to me it's too late for us to attend the session. I am also doing it late. I'm also
Yeah,
spending my own sleep.
even if it's late, they can. Most of the time, I used to watch your videos after the fact that you're recorded. Like even I'm also busy in the job, but before I sleep, I'll make sure I'll check your video. But still, I am not up to that level in playing options, so I am learning in a hard way. But with your group and all your knowledge sharing sessions, right? I feel confident nowadays. So really, thank you
That's
for
what,
that.
when we know what we are going to do, how to handle a situation, we feel confident. Maybe tomorrow we are not getting the success, but for sure we are going to have success next week, next month, next year. Not
Yeah,
tomorrow, maybe like take a month, take a 2 months period. You will have definite success because
exactly. Yeah,
you're not shooting blind. Now you exactly know what you're shooting for. You have,
that's very true, Naval. Thank you.
and, that, and
And
that's what I want people to
mhm.
do. Because people are like, some people are, I don't know, they don't value this. They don't think that yes, something is happening for their benefit. Like if I show you, I have not even asked YouTube to pay me because I have even not given my information to them for the monetary purpose. If I had to extract people for the YouTube, I could have made easily money, $1,000 a month. It's not a bad deal. I'm not even doing that. So my intent is clear, because if I share something, you will share something, I will know, and we can both use that information. People do not believe in that. People believe in alerts. People believe in subscriptions. They do not believe in understanding and learning and executing. And I'm disappointed.
Yeah, that's very true. Even if you are going to provide alerts, right? If you don't know how to execute it or what to look at, definitely you'll end up losing. That is very true.
If you know how to cook a food, you cannot, like, you can easily survive anywhere in the world. If you don't
Yeah,
know what to do, keep on doing whatever you want.
true. Agreed. Agreed 100%. So just couple of things, Naval.
Sure.
Don't want to take much time. Coin, did you already covered in your
No,
uh,
coin I have not.
okay,
It's
so
looking good. Coin and
yeah,
Mara both are looking good.
yeah. What I observed is that after a long time, it has closed above the 34 EMA,
Yes,
and
after a very long time. So there's a possibility towards 210. Yes.
yeah, and with Russia news going on, they are accepting payments in Bitcoin and all such thing for their gas and oil. I was thinking it might make a good move, probably like next week or even tomorrow.
100% possible. I will not deny that.
Okay.
Let me just check the Bitcoin price. Just one moment. Bitcoin is 44,000 right now. So I think you can have a serious move on coin tomorrow. Try for its lottos. Let's figure out a lotto trade for coin.
Okay.
Let's see. For tomorrow, if we can get, not next week. If you want to do next week, that's also right. If we can get 200 calls, maybe for 1,000, 20 calls, if it has to work, these should be 4 or 5 very easily, which is not a bad trade.
Okay.
200
Okay.
calls, not a bad trade at all. We have a substantial volume of 8,000, open interest of 2,000. Most likely tomorrow it will have more. Theta is about 40 cents, so 100% theta is there. So let's see tomorrow if we can get into 200 calls. That should be the one trade we should look forward to.
Okay. Yeah, hopefully it will work. I'm going to try coin after a very long time. I tried sometime when it was very hot, but I burned my hands. So
That's fine. I've done the same
premium,
thing.
yeah, premium will be very high and it will be like IV, and with all such thing, it will be crushing the premium when it is like churning around. So yeah, that is one thing. Thank you. And the other thing is with Tesla moving so high, is there any chance for Rivian and LC to catch up with Tesla, because they are very low
I'm
compared
screwed
to
up
that?
in Lucid, just to be honest. I had opportunity to sell it here. I had next year 25 calls, which I bought at $4. They were $35, and I got greedy. I thought it's going to test 100, and I missed
Okay.
selling them. So I'm on the same boat. I don't know
Okay.
when they're going to move because their forecast for delivery is pathetic. So I'm kind of disappointed in Lucid.
Okay.
Even for Neo, even Neo had their earnings tonight. The delivery forecast is bad. So
Yes. Yeah.
I don't think so. Lucid will catch up, not easily.
Okay. What about Rivian? Your thoughts on that, Naval?
Rivian, I really don't think it's a good company as of now. No.
Okay.
See, when you have Tesla, why you want to invest in Rivian? Simple story.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Okay. Thanks a lot, Naval.
No problem. Let me read the comments. So we'll check apps. There was some question in the early session where somebody wanted inside day. So let me explain the inside day, and I'll just take 5 more minutes. So inside day is when you have a candle, okay, and this is yesterday, this is today. When you have candle, this is high, this is low. If your yesterday's high is greater than today's high, yesterday's low is lower than today's low, this becomes inside day. And it also has a combination of volume. Yesterday's volume should be higher than today's volume. So whenever you have this situation, this is called as an inside day. And in an inside day, there is a breakout above the higher of this or a breakdown below lower of this. It shows that yes, the price is consolidating and there's a very high likely that price will break out any moment. So that's the inside day. Guys who are on Zoom, give me one moment. Let me just read through all these messages. So we discussed about Amazon. Yes, it's showing W pattern. Shop, Airbnb. Airbnb is moving. I said like 168 is an area where Airbnb is making W. It's clear W. 168 was a target. It came there. Now it should move towards 180. Again, as I said, travel stock, you should include Airbnb in travel stocks. When the stop loss, see, I do not place hard stop losses. I wait for a candle to close below the stop loss price. So if you see here, 357, I would wait for at least 15 or 30-minute candle to have a close below 357. If it does, I will sell the options at the market prices. I do not put the limit prices on options. I just sell them on the market. I buy them on the market, I sell them on the market. I do not place stop losses like this. Then DAL, I think because DAL is also looking good to me in terms of chart as well. So if there was flow, that's good. I have not used Ichikumo. I need to figure that out. That's fine. Orleans should move. The one thing net trade, what we discussed yesterday. Yeah, it was 116 and above. It should hit 121. It did that. That's good. If you made money, that's really, really good, Mr. Singh. That's good, Preet. Thank you, Tom. Apps. I need to check on shop. Amazon, I think it's going to make W. Shop, I'm reluctant to trade shop. Harsh. Yes, Nagesh.
Naval, thank you for confirming that Airbnb W pattern. So as Uber revised their guidance for the Q1 because of the strong travel demand in the
Yes.
February.
And I remember we did discuss about Airbnb
Yes.
a few days back, around 161.
Yes. Okay. So now today, thank you for that. And then today I'm talking about CLF. CLF is like showing the continuous positive trend every day.
Again, I do not trade on these companies. I have no idea.
Okay.
I keep myself limited to the index stocks. I do not trade them because they go 111, and when they come down crashing. If a stock gets doubled in 10 days, I'm not trading that stock. That's a simple story for me. I burn my hands in stocks like this a lot, so I'm not jumping into this.
Yeah, this is the metal stock, because of
I understand that it could be a metal stock, and possibly because of Ukraine war, metals are in high demand. It is moving up, but I still do not want to jump into these companies. I want companies where I can understand and use that information reliably. Like if something can move 100% in 2 to 3 weeks, that's beyond my understanding.
Okay. And how about the Tilray and then wheat stocks? Sorry, today I know the move.
I just bought them because I was anticipating something on them, like I'm anticipating. And Tilray and CGC, I've been waiting for quite a long. So till in the afternoon when I came back from my doctor's appointment, I saw that they were moving. I just bought them because I was waiting for that move. And now I think early next week we should see some serious move on Tilray and CGC or any of the wheat stock.
So how about the GROWG? Like, do you consider the grow generation, GRWG?
It's the sentiment towards the sector. You can pick up anything you want. It's totally your choice.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Thank you.
I don't know, Mr. Shade, who are going to be positive, negative. I don't care. All I need is if we are doing work, we should be using that to the max. Hi, Preet. You can speak now.
ਹਾਂਜੀ ਭਾਜੀ ਸਤਿ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਹਾਲ ਚਾਲ ਹੈ
ਸਤਿ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ ਜੀ all good. This now.
Yeah, so nice of you. I'm sitting in California. When I saw that you buy 100 contracts, we also buy 100 contracts.
That's good.
CRM.
That?
Not only me, I suggest all my friends to buy. I think in our family we buy almost 1,000 contracts.
You're gonna make money tomorrow.
Thank you, bhai Guru di Mehr Sadka ji. Baba Mehrbani.
No problems.
And Paji, one more thing. What about the GME? Because we were holding that thing from the long time, and because there was no option coming out, either we sell it at loss or something. But now it has moved up. Still, our moving average is little higher than 149. So what do you suggest on that? Probably sell them, whatever at the market price, or should we wait?
I think you should cut down half at least.
Oh, I see.
Half at least, because you're getting a price which was not there a few weeks back. It was 77. Now it's giving you an opportunity to at least exit half of it.
Okay.
and see if it moves. Keep a very tight stop loss for yourself, maybe
Okay.
125. If it goes
Okay.
below 125, exit rest of them. Because companies like this can go up to 400 in a day or 2 days, but it can also come down to $2 in a day or two. Even if there is investment, this company is not going to do that kind of business where it will sustain 3-digit numbers. It may be there like 60, 70 for some time, hold it over there. Going to 200, 300 is not there at this moment. So each time you find an opportunity, make sure you keep on exiting 5%, 10% of your equity. Because if you keep on holding, it will create a negative impact on your portfolio and a negative mindset that yes, you're in loss. If you keep on selling them 5% here, 5% here, 5% here, 5% here, it will easily go away. And you can use that money to gain profits from other stocks.
Planning to sell that one and to buy Airbnb. That was a good option.
You can buy Airbnb, you can buy any other ticker. Right now, I think travel stocks should be good. Airbnb is one of the travel stocks. Yes, it should be good.
Okay. Okay. That sounds great. Thank you, Paji. Really appreciate. Let's see how those 100 contracts goes.
They're already $1,000 up.
Oh
which is
yeah.
not bad.
Yeah. I saw it too. Yeah.
Tomorrow we might have 3,000, 4,000, which is not bad to start a day.
So yeah, that's good enough. But are you planning to keep it longer or just
Let's see what
keep
happens
on
tomorrow.
taking the profits?
I'll see tomorrow morning, 9:30, how the market opens. Maybe they'll not even open at 9. They open at same price. They open at 10. So let's see what price they open, and then we'll decide from there.
Yeah, that's good enough. Thank you, Paji. Really appreciate.
No
That's
problem.
all. It was nice meeting you.
Take care. Thank you. Likewise.
Have a good night.
Good night. Hi, Hubert.
Hi, Naval.
Hi,
Just
how are
wanted
you?
to say thank you, first of all, and for everybody that's on the call that's actually using your alerts. We really do appreciate what it is you do. So I do have a suggestion.
Sure.
So I know you make the daily lists. You used to do them daily before, but now you're doing them whenever the market actually responds to them. Why don't we look at the tickers that actually hit? So like NVIDIA was one of the tickers on your list that went above and beyond. Why don't we study those tickers and see what those tickers did right, so we can hone in on maybe the lists, maybe tighten the list a little bit. It's just a suggestion.
So that's a fair suggestion.
Yeah.
See, when I'm preparing this list, I'm considering almost all the sectors, because I don't know, because right now market is moving, but tomorrow when market is going to respond to Fed and everything, you will have only specific sectors which will move in one direction. Others will may consolidate or go in a different direction along with the market. So if you see, Apple is a product company, AMD semiconductor, Amazon e-commerce, Boeing is airlines, Baba is a different company, Caterpillar is different, Costco is different. It gives me a variety. So when I have a variety, I can actually choose and pick depending on the market conditions. I'm not trading all of them. I'm going to pick only maybe one or two. But if I have my preparation ready, what's the harm? That's my point.
Yep, sounds good.
That's the reason I do 20, because that gives me an ample opportunity. Because maybe tomorrow, like Tesla did not move today. Amazon did move, but a little bit. Baba didn't move, but what moved? NVIDIA. We went into NVIDIA. So.
Yep, that's true. Okay. And the second question is, I heard you talk about hedge funds that are trying to push the price up so they can actually look positive. But if they push the price up to the level where you suggested, I think you said 450 something, and then it's going to dump. How does that make it any better? Because you push the price up to 450 something, and then it dumps to 300.
They'll be able to lock the prices for the quarter.
Oh, I see. Okay.
At that time, the quarter prices will be locked. And you see the very interesting thing, if you will find next week, Thursday, where the FMC minutes will come is 31st as well. Or Wednesday, Thursday is the last day of the month. So they will lock in maybe on the 30th, the prices. And once you have those things, CPI is Friday, the 1st. And there you go. New month, new start. They don't have anything. Let it go down.
But also April is the greenest month of the whole year. I think that's
Seasonality is working right now, but you need to also think seasonality was working because there was Fed working for it.
that's true.
Now there is no Fed. That's why the volume you see is not a big volume, which is happening these days. It's going up for sure. And this is aggressive buying, which is happening. Again, most of the retailers will get stuck in this, thinking, oh, it's going to move like Corona COVID move. No, it's not going to happen like that. Once the market hit the reality, it will just reverse the directions. Again, it will take its own course to figure it out. In the longer run, market always moves forward in the higher direction, but it always come back, bite you, take your money and go away. So respect the price action and just use it.
Awesome advice. Thank you, Naval. Appreciate it.
No problem. Sarab, you are there again.
Yeah, Paji. Just wanted to ask one quick question. So, Paji, like to avoid PDT, right? Or to log the profits. So we sell the, let's say if we buy a call, we sell a one, right? So, depending upon the Greeks, we decide which call to sell or
sell the next strike. Next.
Okay.
If Amazon is 3,500, sell 3,505.
Okay.
Simple story.
Okay.
Nothing to get complicated.
Okay, Paji. So I was thinking like it might be some Greeks as well. We have to look.
No.
No. Okay. That's all.
Right. Hi, Libin.
Hey, Naval. This is my first time here. Thank you for all that you do. Like, I've been following you for a while. Like, yeah, I was like, this time I have to be here and like listen to you. It's all great stuff. I just wanted to ask like about Palantir. What do you think about like the chart at this point?
Palantir is like.
I see you don't trade it.
You're talking about Palantir, right?
Yes.
Palantir is. I don't like this company practically, but.
Okay.
It's a company like which will be slow and steady mover over longer term. If you're anticipating it had opportunities here at 29 to break out, it failed. Came and tested this long-term trend line and bouncing it off. It needs to cross 17.
Okay.
And that's about it. If it loses 17, then it's going to consolidate further.
Okay. And regarding your chart, like, do you have like a technical? I saw on your like YouTube channel that you have some technical videos. So, if I study that, like, can I see? Have you explained your charting methods there?
Yes. You just need to spend some time.
Okay.
Once you start spending time, you will have clarity.
Okay.
That's the thing which I've been asking people.
Yeah.
You cannot make money without just closing your eyes and to do some work.
Yeah. No, I've been trying to learn it from like different people. Like I get like change like directions like in Twitter, you know, right? Like it's always like different people have like different methodologies and all.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I really like the way you are like you have like a clarity of like price points and all the stuff here. You look at like volume, and like you also have like which software is this one?
Thinkorswim.
Okay. Yeah, I'm using like TradingView at this point.
That's fine. You have the same tools in TradingView as well.
Yeah, I just checked that. Just one more thing, like this is like a general question. Like in 2018, when they like kind of like Fed like tightened everything, we came to like 200 day moving average for like SPY and everything. Do you expect that to happen?
Absolutely.
Okay.
100%.
Do you play calls like puts or something like long term, like at least like
I
a
do
small
not believe
amount
in
or
long
something?
term. Just to be fair, I do not believe in long term. You don't know whether you're going to live tomorrow or not. So I don't believe in that. Trade what
No,
you see.
like as I get older, like I don't believe in that.
No, I am not a long term investor. I do not trade long terms. I
Okay.
just believe one thing: trade what you see.
Okay. All right.
Okay,
Thank you so much for all you do. And I totally understand like what you're concerned about, like people not like responding and all. I think you should tell like everybody like when you start the thing itself, like at least to like the video and like go and like
it should come from yourself. If you appreciate somebody, you should do that your own. Like I do not have to
now
ask people to like the video.
no, I respect that you say that, but like this time, like people are all about like
See, again, I'm not trying to make money out of YouTube. If I let me open my YouTube, see, people think I'm trying to make money from YouTube and I asking people for links. Let me just show you my channel.
Oh no, I get it. Like I totally get it.
It's like people will see that.
Yeah.
That if they think that yes, I'm trying to make anything, you see, verify your entity. I have not done that for last 5 months. If I wanted to validate, why would I have stopped?
I feel bad about like you spending your time at this time of the day.
I'm feeling bad for me as well, because when I'm spending time, I want people to learn and I want people to share the ideas. People come here only for one thing. Tell me about the stock. They do not want to share the charts. They do not want to share any understanding. Only very few people do that.
Yeah. I really want everyone at least like listening to you to like your YouTube videos, go and like retweet. Let's do that, people. Thank you so much, sir.
No problems. All right, guys, I need to drop now. It's already 12. I need to get ready for tomorrow. Tommy, I do have videos where I've used the indicator. I'm not using any indicator. I'm using only 3 things: Fibonacci, regression channel, and EMA. That's it. No fancy indicator, nothing. All right, good night, and let's see how the market goes tomorrow. All the very best to each and every one of you who attended.